Hey guys, answering questions for lesson 4 of the Gimmeabreakman. That's Maggie. She's so noisy. I'm going through the questions here. The first question is by 11 Colors, and he says, Yoko kara shitsurei itashimasu. I think you're trying to say you're blindsiding me. You're trying to blindside me because yoko means from the side, and shitsurei itashimasu. Shitsurei itashimasu means excuse me or pardon me. Usually we say mae kara shitsurei itashimasu. What mae means in front of, and for example, if I'm reaching to get a paper or something that's in front of someone else and I put my hand in front of them, going in front of someone in Japanese is considered very rude, and often people will do this when they're passing in front of you. They'd rather go behind you. Passing in front of someone is considered impolite. But he does make a point that my college Japanese professors would shoot you on sight if you used wo with ski, but it's actually very common. Yeah, I agree. I never use it myself. I say nani ga ski desu, but some people say wo ski, and that's kind of, yeah, it's often used in love conversation, falling in love. So good point. Nata o ski would be more like I love you, I like you so much. Okay, next question. Laura Croft rocks my socks says katsubo yori ai ga suki. She's saying I love lust, I love rather than I love love more than lust. Okay, but katsubo we don't really use too much. I say seiyoku. If you want to say lust, say seiyoku. And I'm going to be putting by the way, I'm going to be adding the these questions to my Gimmeabreakman.com channel. You know, that homepage that I just made. It's easy to update, but you'll see there seiyoku is better than saying katsubo when you're talking about lust. And I'll put the I'll just put the kanji there. It'll save us time on the interaction here. Seiyoku. Okay. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll put them in the notes here. It'll be easier for you guys, right? You don't have to go to my site for this. It's going to be kind of erratic. I mean, kind of a mess anyway. Anyway, Laura Craft rocks my socks also says, well, thank you for answering that question. She says, okay, so we'll go on to the next question. Squashy Johnson says, how does aishitemasu fit into ski and daisuki? I thought aishitemasu says I'm in love with you. Well, here's the thing. Japanese don't really say aisuru very much. If they like someone, they say ski. And even if they really love someone, they ski or daisuki. But the expression aisuru or aishite, I'll speak slowly. Anata o aishitemasu, I love you. We don't really say, what's up, Maggie? We don't really say that too much. Aishitemasu. Right? Whoa, there she is. Maggie daisuki. Maggie ga boru. Maggie wa boru ga daisuki. Right? But you could say, I mean, like I just, Maggie boru daisuki, with no particles at all. We often drop it. Right? Okay, go ahead. Oh yeah, often the particles are dropped, so if you want to say you really like someone and you feel friendly with them, if you're a man to a woman, kimi ski, or you don't even address them, you just say ski, actually, just ski, daisuki. Or you often use the name, like if it's Squashy Johnson, I don't know if you're a man or a woman, Squashy, sorry, but Squashy Johnson, san, suki desu yo, I like you. Anyway, aisuru is very formal, and I guess you would really. So the thing is, it's kind of a Western thing, the love idea. I love you. It's more of a Western idea. And actually, I think there's actually articles about how Japanese have adopted the Japanese Maggie. Japanese have adopted the idea of love, but it's actually more of a Western creation, right? And you could even argue in the West that it's more of a fairy tale creation. I mean, there's a lot of history into where does love come from. So it's kind of interesting. I think it came from pre-Shakespearean times, maybe. But it's not that new, you know. I mean, it's not that old. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, let's go to the next song. But yeah, daisuki. If you want to, next question. So the level, if you just want to know the levels, it's ski, daisuki, and aishiteru or aishiteru. But like I said, we don't really use it that much. And ski and daisuki is used for anything from food to, you know, material things to people. Next question is, what is to? Is it and? Yes. To is and. So for example, watashi wa inu to biru ga suki desu. I like dogs, beer and dogs. Okay. Let's see. The next question is, what is obasan and one-chan? Okay, obasan is aunt, and it's often used for women who are slightly older or middle-aged, you know. Obasan. But I wouldn't use it with strangers unless you're really sure that they're in the category of middle-aged or older. If you called a 25-year-old girl obasan, she might be insulted. Though often they will call it, "Watashi mo obasan desu." I'm already an obasan. "Watashi wa mo obasan desu." I'm already a middle-aged woman. They sometimes think, young people think that 25 is old, right? And then when they get to 25, they realize that they're still kids. One-chan is used for a young girl, and it's kind of saying, it's actually used, it would mean the older sister in a family. So if I had an older sister, I'm the oldest of the family, which explains my arrogance. If I had an older sister, I would call her one-chan. Or if I were really friendly with someone who were slightly older, I would call her one-chan. But in a informal setting, if you want to just refer to someone who, or not even just someone you don't even know, but she's a young girl, but even younger than I am, but a girl, you could just call her one-chan. One-chan. So it's kind of strange that way. It's like saying sis or bro, I guess, you know. Methadone for Life asks me, inu yori neko ga suki. Oh, he's just telling me. Okay, no big deal. I am becoming says, "Skina" is the adjective and "des" is the verb or copula, isn't it? Yeah. You know what? Hello. Some little kid just popped his head into the window. It's hot here in Japan. Very muggy. It's rainy season, I guess. I don't even know if it's rainy season, but it's raining every day. I assume it is. Yeah. What is ski? Ski is actually an adjective, and des is the verb or copula. It's kind of complicated. I wouldn't worry about that kind of stuff yet, though. I'm going to do a lesson on explaining exactly what everything is. So don't worry about that. But just think about what you want to say. If you want to say you like something, now you know how to say it. Watashi wa blah 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 ga suki desu, right? That's like a can of worms to start talking about that. Pete Tutter Monkeys says, "Inu yori neko ga suki dayo." Very good ending, dayo, right? And he asked me about my name. Yeah, in Japanese, though, the V sound for Victor doesn't really exist, and a lot of people call me Victor, which is actually similar to Spanish. Victor, my parents would call me. Victor, especially when they're angry at me for, setting the woods on fire again or something. Sputter Monkey, Patutter, I don't know how to say it. Patutter Monkeys also says I should do a lesson on Japanese insults. Omae wa baka. You're an idiot. That's all you have to remember for now. Omae is an insulting way to say you, like you son of a, and baka, idiot. B-A-K-A is the word, which is kind of funny because the same sound means cow in Spanish, right? Lord Blazer says, "Inu yori kuma ga suki." He likes bears more than dogs. And he asks me if that's correct, and that is correct. 11 Colors is a very advanced Japanese speaker, and he gave me a quiz that I think I answered correctly. So you can check that out on the comment section if you like, or in the side comment there. 11 Colors is a Japanese student, and he's very good. So you might learn something from reading his comments. But like I said, I told him, don't break my balls. And you might want to know how to say don't break your balls in Japanese, which is I said, "Doushite watashi o komaraseru no?" I'm reading it slowly so you can hear. Doushite, why? Doushite, why? Watashi o, me. Why are you komaraseru no? Komaraseru no. Why are you giving me a problem? Why are you hassling me, man? This is Shokyu class. Shokyu is basic, right? Then he said something funny in katakana. He writes ping pong. You know how Westerners say bingo, bingo when you get the right answer? In Japanese, we say ping pong, which is kind of funny. What is shinpai shinakute ii yo, chotto mae made pichi ni nyuroku shiyou to. Okay, he's just explaining his comment, which is pretty advanced, so I wouldn't worry about that. Let's see. People ask me about the word yori and yorimo. I said, for example, inu yori neko ga suki, more than dogs, I like cats. And someone said, how about yorimo? And yes, you can use yorimo to replace yori. Yori means then, right? Yorimo is more than. So it's even, well, yorimo is kind of a stressor for yori. So anyway, they're basically the same thing, yori and yorimo. Yorimo is stronger. Please read the comments. You might want to be, you might want to have that little window open on the side there, and be reading along as I'm talking. I'm going in order. I'll post these in order, of course. Dopimos. No, that was Dopimos' question, I think. Maybe I missed Dopimos. Forget Dopimos. Well, I'll leave this there so you know where I am. I got a bit lost here. Okay, the other, the next question comes from Rambly, and Rambly says, Burger King yori McDonald's ga suki desu. I just want to make a note about the pronunciation of McDonaldo. In Japanese, we don't say McDonald's, we say, and if you say it in Japanese, and if you say McDonald's to a Japanese speaker, he won't understand what you're saying, like, Nani? Huh? But if you say McDonaldo, McDonaldo is McDonald's. So if you're one of these people who cannot eat Japanese food or have trouble, then yeah, you're gonna at least have to learn that expression. McDonaldo wa doko desu ka? Where is the McDonald's? If you want to say the closest McDonald's, ichiban chikaku no McDonaldo wa doko desu ka? For those of you who are grammar fiends, more polite or grammatically correct would be ichiban chikaku ni aru McDonaldo wa doko desu ka? Alright, let's go on. Karanagi says, quick question, what does yori mean? And the answer is yori means than. Arigatou gozaimasu. Okay. Okini. Okay, here's something interesting. In Kyoto, people don't say arigato very much. They say okini, okini. So if you want to be cool in your Kyoto area, or you might meet someone who says okini instead of arigato. That's the kind of the thing that they don't teach you this in Japanese books. I actually had to go to Kyoto many times and have sex with many Japanese Kyoto girls. No, just kidding. My wife's over there. She's not even paying attention. Playing with a dog. That goddamn dog. She loves the dog more than me. Okay. So anyway, this guy whose name I can't even pronounce is Iyo says, Okini, you've got me motivated to get my Nihongo to where it should be after a few years of takoyaki. Okay, takoyaki is octopus balls. I mean, not really balls, but balls of things with octopus meat inside. It's food. It's a food. That takoyaki. Anyway, and okonomiyaki. Okonomiyaki people always call that Japanese call it Japanese pizza, but it's basically like a big omelet. But there's not much eggs in it. You'd have to eat it. It's like a mix of an omelet and a pizza flat. It's about that big, and it's got a lot of junk in it. That's good. That's called okonomiyaki, and you can see how to spell it there. Let's see. Nagoya yori Osaka suki. Yeah, so Osaka is pretty cool. Blade376 says, that was fascinating. Blade, you gotta work on your spelling, buddy. Let's see, he's lost, okay, he's just saying hi. Okay. Blade's a good guy, though, if you guys, he's one of these up-and-coming young YouTubers, and like this old geezer that you're watching now. Rocket Boys 202 says, great videos, Victor. I enjoy waking up to a new video every day. See, you're somebody who doesn't complain about my videos. And in the process, learning something. Yes, I hope to be teaching you something. By the way, are you looking, yeah, I'm still looking for a name. I guess J-Class, the Jaywalker. J-Class. I want something short, but kind of, it's got my flavor. Give me a J-Class. I don't know. We're still working on that. Desyoka. Yeah, someone asked me if you can say desyoka. You can't say desyoka. Des is the ending. Des and da are endings, like da. Like, watashi wa bikta desu. America jin desu. America jin da. America jin dayo. Toka. Dayo is an ending. I just said toka. Did you hear that? Toka is kind of etc. Toka, etc. Anyway, you end in sentences like des or da or desyo or dayo, but when you make a question, it's deska or kai or just nothing. Just do the intonation so it sounds like a question. Like America jin or Nihon jin. Are you a Japanese? Nihon jin desu ka? Anata wa Nihon jin desu ka? But you can't say Nihon jin desu ka. So no desyoka anyway. Or daka. You can't say daka either. Ruro Remy says, he's giving a little advice. Ruro Remy is one of these young kids who, and I don't mean any disrespect like that, I'm just twice right, who actually learned Japanese fairly well, and he's got a lot of good. I wouldn't say he's as good as I am, but he's pretty darn good. So you can listen to his comments and read his comments and have some confidence in his answers. Yeah, he talks about making questions with no, like "Nihonjin desu." No is often used with verb endings, like for example, "Are you going?" You wouldn't use it with desu no. You wouldn't say desu no, but no is often added to other verbs like iku, like "Are you going?" Iku no. Iku also means to like come, like when you're having an orgasm, by the way. But you would never ask somebody that, I guess. But for example, we're going to a party or a restaurant. We'd say, "Iku no? Are you going?" No. I don't know. Aru and iku are of course, the dictionary form of the verbs. So just adding no would make it a question, and it's kind of light. Let's see. And he's not sure about desu no, but yeah. So to answer Ruro Remi's wonderings, yes, you can't say desu no. Desu no. No, it doesn't work. Mr. RDF says, "Inu yori neko ga suki da. Inu kusai desu yo." Kusai means stinky, so that's a good word to know. I often say kusai gaijin, like stinky gaijin. Then he says, "Vodka yori biru ga suki desu." And I don't know how to say vodka, he says. Well, in Japanese, they don't say vodka because there's no V sound. They say wodka. Wodka. Wodka ga suki. I like vodka. And Nova 9, sorry, I always say Nova 9 or Nova 9. Nova 9 says, "Ass yori boobs ga suki." So let me teach you how to say that. Ass yori boobs ga suki. Ass is oshiri. Shiri is a nice way to say ass. Ketsu or oketsu, by the way, adding the o to the word, it just makes it more polite, which is kind of strange. Like honorable ass, oshiri. Honorable butt would be oshiri, and honorable ass would be oketsu. And then boobs would be oppai. Oppai. So I guess for Nova 9's his sentence would be, "Oshiri yori oppai ga suki." Des, maybe to make it more polite. Ruisu Lewis writes, "Shawa yori ofuro ga suki desu." He prefers, shawa is shower. So notice it sounds like English, but it's a little bit Japanized. Shawa. Shawa yori ofuro. Ofuro. Shawa yori. Now I feel like I'm sounding Chinese. It's difficult switching back and forth between English and Japanese real quick. And someone did comment on my accent. When I'm in full Japanese mode, it gets better, but I'm doing these lessons, I tend to begin talking like a gaijin, so sorry about that. Remember, I'm not a native speaker, so you guys should be looking around for Japanese videos and just getting your ears used to it. It takes a long time, but don't lose hope. You can still improve your listening. Anyway, back to the Ruisu Lewis question. Shawa yori ofuro. Ofuro ga suki desu. He prefers baths, ofuro, to showers, shawa. All right. Now he asked, what would you say if you were asking someone what they liked, or for example, how would you say, "What do you like more, cats or dogs?" I think that's what we've already done that in the next lesson. Dochi no hou ga suki? Dochi no hou ga suki? Inu ka neko ka? Dochi no hou ga suki? So dochi no hou ga suki. All right. Dochi no hou ga suki? Inu ka neko desu ka? Inu ka neko ka. Just ka is like just the ending. You could say or inu sore tomo or sore ka mata wa. There's different ways. We won't get into that yet. Let's go little by little, right? Babylons asks or writes, "Inu ka ne," I can't read this. "Inu ka neko no hou ga suki desu ka?" Inu ka neko no hou ga suki. Yeah, not too sure about this one. Inu ka neko no hou ga. Oh, I think he's trying to answer the previous question. You know what? I'll make a note to myself here, and make sure I write the answer over there after referring or consulting with a checking. I'll check. I'll consult with someone looking at a book or something. Okay, neko ga ichiban da ne, demo inu ga suki. Okay, good. Dane. Notice the Commodore 256 says dane. Ne ending is like stressor, like right. Ne. You often hear ne at the end of sentences here. Kid Yoi Putty says, don't forget to make a channel in the account or both accounts where you'll only put up language lessons, and I have done that. So yeah, if you go to my Gimmeabreakman channel, you will find language lesson. What do you call it? A vlog. I don't know what those are called, but anyway, you could go to Victor Gimmeabreakman. Victor, go to Gimmeabreakman, and under the whatever the featured video is, you'll find culture videos and language videos, and you'll be able to find these lessons there. Rifukan 14 says Neko yori inu ga suki desu, and if you were wanting to ask someone, it would be anata neko, anata wa. So to answer your question, anata wa is the way to ask, to address someone. But remember, if you know the person's name, like if it's John-san wa, and then ask them the question, John-san wa neko yori inu ga suki desu ka? That's the way to answer, not suki dayo ka, not suki dayo ka. Beefcon 14 says an idea for a name would be give me a Japanese lesson man. I might use that one. I think I like that one. Kurai 6 says neko yori inu ga suki janai. Huh? Suki janai? Okay. Neko yori. Okay, yeah, that's correct. He wants to know if that's suki janai means I don't like. Suki janai. Neko yori inu ga suki janai. If you want to be, I would say suki de wa arimasen. Suki de wa arimasen. But I wouldn't use a name. I would just would say the opposite. Neko yori inu ga suki janai. Inu yori neko ga suki. I would use a positive sentence. I think that would confuse someone who's Japanese. But well, after continued conversation, I'm sure you'd get your point across by just repeating neko ga suki or inu ga suki, whatever you want to say. Anyway, coffee shop punk, which is one of the best names I've seen in a long time. Neko yori inu ga suki desu yo, and kohi yori suripu ga suki da yo. Yeah, he prefers sleeping to coffee. Very good. Yeah, and oh, sex. How do you say and? Oh, and is to. Sometimes neat. You will see neat sometimes used as and. And Chimera 15 answers that question. Choppy Punk says thanks. Okay. Chad 5161 says what does yori mean? And again that means than. Ruromi answers that too. Inu Yoshi Higurashi says ame yori yuki ga suki. I prefer snow yuki to rain ame. So for those of you who are watching these videos, you should be taking notes. These are going to be long videos, but I think you can learn quite a bit by watching these responses and me answering and just blah blah blahing and taking notes. Take notes. This guy says inu yori neko ga suki desu. Okay, very good. Let's see, Ruromi says hi. I love the reaction of Maggie after you said cats. How do you say lesson? Someone asked me. RPM, I think I skipped one, so go back a little bit. RPM Sentire says, how do you say lesson? You say lesson. 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 Nihongo lesson desu. Eigo lesson desu. I guess Japanese lesson. Nihongo lesson. Okay. Let's see. Ruromi says, shampoo yori gangan suki desu. And he says, I wonder how many people will understand that one. You know what? Jump. Oh, jump yori gang. Oh, I see. Jump yori gangan suki. I think these are comic manga companies, Gangan and Jump. So he says jump yori gangan suki desu. Yeah, he likes Gangan more than Jump. Okay. Cheesephone says YouTube videos aren't working for me at the moment. What's the equivalent of bloody computer? Bloody computer. We don't really curse that much in Japanese, like kono. What would it say? Oh, I don't even curse like at things. Bakana. This stupid computer. Bakana, pasukon. Computer is pasukon. Pasukon. I think that stands for personal computer. Pasukon, and bakana is the adjective form of stupid. Cheesephone says kanji yori hiragana ga suki. I prefer hiragana to kanji. Yes. Nathy85 says, hey, I thought the preference word order was like inu no ho ga neko yori suki desu. That's another way to say the same thing. Okay, so if you want to know a different way, that's the same thing. Emerald Dreamer says, biru yori. He says yari. Be careful spelling. Yori. Yaoi ga suki desu. I don't know what yaoi is. Yaoi? It must be some kind of liquor. Kovo says, suki na mono wa ongaku desu. 青より緑が好きです。Okay. Very good. 好きなもの means a thing that I like. So if you want to say what I like is, you can say 好きなものは blah 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 です。好きなものは what's a good I don't know. 好きなものは三脚です。三脚 is tripod. That's a stupid example. 好きな帽子はこれです。好きな means the hat that I like. 好きな。好きな。Right? 好きなものは音楽です。音楽 is music. 音楽 is music. When you say 好きな何々はです、can you also refer to the thing that you like the most of all? 一番好きな I would say if you want to say the most of all, 一番好きな I'll write it out here for you. 一番好きな How about 歌? Let's say song. 一番好きな歌は and then enter name of song. Having trouble typing? Name of song. 一番好きな歌はです。So, what's a good? I don't even know a good song right now. Born in the USA. That's it because we got Bruce Springsteen back there. 一番好きな歌。曲 so well, I guess 歌 I guess 曲 would be 歌一番好きな歌曲 Hey Yoko, do you say 曲 or 歌 when you want to refer to song? ちょっと聞いて歌か曲一番好きな歌は or 一番好きな曲どっちでもいい Okay, good. I thought I was going crazy. Both are okay. Thanks. Go ahead. Just kidding. ひどい Terrible. You're terrible. I only abuse her on film. when the camera's off, she completely kicks my butt. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back to that. So both right. 一番好きな歌は name of song です。一番好きな曲は blah 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 です。Okay. Urvox Cord says テレビより YouTube が好きです。I like YouTube more than テレビ。Maggie より Maggie も Victor も好きです。も means also. も Maggie も Victor も好きです。I like both Victor and Maggie. 猫が好きじゃありません。I don't like cats. Very good. Very good. Urvox Cord. Paul Poru says ワインよりビールが好き。I like beer more than wine. 好きなビールは札幌ビールです。Very good, Paul Poru. Maggie より Victor が好きです。I like Victor more than Maggie. No, everybody loves the dog more than me. Maggie より Victor にもっと面白いです。I'm more interesting than the dog. Okay. 犬は犬です。Yeah, it made sense, man. Good, Paul Porter. また見てね。また見てね。Yeah. Please show me. また見てね means please watch again. So, anyway. Lara Croft, my socks says, I understood it. Did you mean motto or motto? Motto is, motto is double T sound, motto. Okay. Paul Poru explains more. I have a dog and a cat, keredomo. Keredomo means but. Keredomo. Inu yori neko ga suki desu. I like cats more than dogs. Maggie wa anata no inu desu ka? Is Maggie your dog? If you want to say name, Maggie no inu no namae, the name of the dog. Watashi no namae, anata no namae. What? Anata no inu no namae wa nan desu ka? Anata no inu no namae wa nan desu ka? What is the name of your dog? Okay. Naiku writes, Zoo yori biru ga suki desu. Nihongo Noob, yeah, that's, I like beer more than zoos. Okay, you can like both. Nihongo Noob writes, Biru yori chizu ga suki desu. Chizu, actually be careful, Nihongo Noob, chizu means maps. Cheese is cheese. Edible cheese, like, blue cheese, or what are they called? Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese, we don't have much cheese in Japan, it's a shame. Biru yori chizu ga suki desu. So cheese, as the edible cheese, is pronounced, right? Cheese, right? Cheese, and map is pronounced chizu. So be careful. Kanji chart says hana yori dango, which is kind of That's kind of an inside Japanese joke. It's culturally based. It's hard to explain. Kanji tard. Skeezy727 says, I don't know how to say rain or sun. Sun yori rain ga suki. Sun is taiyo. Taiyo. Then we would say, and taiyo is actually sun, but you know you don't like the sun. You like sunny days, right? So I would say, hareta, hareteru hi, hareteiru hi ga, hareteiru hi. I guess, hareteiru hi yori ame ga suki desu. Rain is ame. Hareteiru hi, sunny day. Clear day. Gucci Girl says, high school yori. Okay. High school yori natsu ga suki da yo. I like summer more than high school. Yes, very good. High school. Notice the pronunciation. High school. Malice Momomiya writes, Coca-Cola. So pronunciation here. Coca-Cola in English would be Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola yori Pepsi. Pepsi would be Pepsi ga suki desu. So be careful. Sweater Puppy says, Oppa yori shiri ga suki. I prefer ass to breast. Nichibei Trader says, Oshiri yori ashi. Oshiri is ass, of course. Ashi is feet. I prefer feet, or I guess he wants to say legs, and it's true. In Japanese, we don't have really a word for leg or feet. Like, this is ashi, right? This is ashi, and this is also ashi. So your foot and your leg are both ashi, and I always find that annoying. Like, but if you want to say someone has ashi ga kirei desu, you have nice legs, right? Ashi ga kirei desu. Hey Diarix says, Inu yori biru ga suki desu. I wanted to say I like beer more than dogs. Yes. Inu yori biru ga suki desu. Good. Figuratrice says, Eigo yori nihongo ga suki. I like Japanese more than English. Very good. And I wrote, honto? Which means really? Is a word, it's a sound we often hear in Japanese. I'm doing the exaggerated face, but honto? Really? Goldbat Girl says, to tell you the truth, I love them both, but my favorite animal category is the rodents. I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, rodents. I got lost here. Where did rodents come in here? I must have skipped something. You have to look. Sorry, I don't know what she's talking about. Nezumi is mice. But anyway, Elena43 says, Kohi yori cha ga suki desu. Cha, we usually say ocha. When you refer to tea, we refer to the honorable tea. Ocha. Kohi is coffee. We don't say coffee, we say kohi. And tea, we say ocha. 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 Not ocha. Anyway, I put in a little, didn't need ocha. Zero Arashi says, Kuchibiru yori mimi ga suki. I like ears more than lips. Kuchibiru, mimi. Okay? Kohi yori cha ga suki da yo. Again, Bria, this is Bria's question or sentence. Bria, you should say kohi yori ocha ga suki da yo. Alright? Rifukan says, dude, can you... I'm gonna imagine your accent. Hey dude, can you try to post a screen vocab and katakana as well, and it's hiragana? I need to practice reading that. So I'm not gonna do that, man, because that takes too much time. 357-89518 says, hi Victor, I am Ricardo and I'm pretty glad to see what you've done. More videos to teach us Japanese. I always watch your videos and Emily's videos too. I think you two are great, but I would like to know how I can contact you. You can contact me at Gimmeabreakman at yahoo.com. Yeah. Kiotsukete sayonara. Kiotsukete in English, we say take care in English, but in Japanese you don't say kiotsukete means actually be careful, and people say, so when some Japanese people hear the expression be careful, you know, take care, or take care of yourself, they think like, why are you saying that, you know, am I in trouble, someone after me? Yeah. Goldbat Girl says, how about something similar to the title you have for this lesson? Give me a daily Japanese lesson. Okay. Let me see. Masami14 says, I want to say thanks for these lessons. I always want to learn Japanese. I would love to be there. How is it? It's pretty good. Masami. Cool Ray 36 says, what does Yori mean? Yori means than. Uetzel says, damn, I like you. I look you. I don't know, maybe he looks like me? Okay. Correct-san says, two things I like. Well, neko ga daisuki, I love cats, dayo. And ryosei teki ga desu. I think he want to say, what he wants to say is he's bisexual, correct, Scan? Ryosei teki ga suki desu, I like bisexual people. You know what? Bisexual in Japanese is, if you look in the Japanese dictionary, ryosei teki, but people usually say bisexual. Bisexual. So don't bother with that. Cloudstripe 543 says inu yori neko ga suki desu, which is good. Maggie yori bikuta ga suki desu. Thank you very much. And Funky Rock Dude says, watashi wa bikuta ga suki desu. Thanks for the lessons. Okay, that's it. I've done it. This is going to be the longest one yet. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm not going to apologize for the. Remember, this is like bonus, man. I'm not going to apologize for not preparing and making beautiful lessons on this channel. These are for. I think you can learn a lot from these if you watch them with a notebook and take notes and look at the sidebar and write down what you see over there. Studying's up to you. I can only, I can't. You can take a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. So good luck, guys. Keep it up. I do appreciate all the comments that you leave on the other videos on the Gimmeabreakman channel, and I will continue to make those. I have discovered that it's a lot more difficult teaching Japanese than I thought, but I will keep at it, and we'll go slow, but we'll keep at it, and hopefully you'll learn something. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.